Plays may inspire us, but musicals can take us into worlds full of harmony and entertainment. How much time, how much effort, and how much thought goes into creating a musical? How then is a musical made? We will journey from the first ideas to the final curtain call. All great musicals start with the imagination of one person, the director. But with so many musicals, how do they know which one to choose?
The most important thing is the educational value. It has to fit in with our students and advance their educational careers. The small schools have to consider is the musical talent. I can teach a student to act, but it's really hard to teach a student to sing if they don't have a strong background in that. So again, I'm looking at educational value, the stage, variety, and our musical talent that we can work with.
Once there is an idea, the work begins. Next, the assistant director is informed of what will be taking place. It is difficult for one person to take on this project alone. So the assistant director is on hand.
I talk to my assistant director, our pianist, costumer. I talk to everybody who's involved and say, how does this one look? What do you think of that one? This year we did Oliver, so I ran that by all of them. My co-assistant director and pianist said yes, she loves the musical. My costumer said yes, it's very, very workable. So it works well if I get everybody involved. I want everybody to be interested and excited about it.
What would a musical be without the musically gifted? Next, we call for auditions. Hopefully, there will be a higher turnout than needed. It is easier to dismiss than to go out searching.
Many years I've directed. Occasionally we've had too few students try out, so I've put out a plea usually for a few more students. Sometimes I don't have enough lead actors, but that's rare. If that happens, sometimes I'll go back to the script, maybe do some doubling. Usually we were able to get enough because we have a strong program and the students are interested. But if not, sometimes you have to bend some arms a few places. Also, I found unless someone really wants to be involved, I don't want them involved. So I don't want to go to someone and say, would you please, we need you. It's usually not going to work out. I want people who want to be there, and then we get a good group to work with and a good product.
The director now sets up a time for everyone to get together to read the script and to discuss the overall plan. This is called a read-through. The next step is to show each individual what their movement and job should look like.
I tend to do a lot of pre-blocking where I set it all up in my head and then I write down this person will stand here, this person goes stage left, cross here, sit here, move there. If it's a more experienced group, I like to be a little more flexible and do more improvisational blocking. Overall, the method I've used most is I'll do a fair amount of pre-blocking with a little bit of flexibility in there to allow the more experienced students to kind of take the stage and move as they feel. However, I'll give them critiques and feedback as to if something doesn't work right, or if it's just not balanced. The stage must be balanced.
The most difficult but rewarding part is practicing. Every day for 3 months, the actors and crew perform countless times, gaining new experience with each new day.
Rehearsals tend to fall into 2 parts. There's the early rehearsals where it's just, okay, let's pound out the blocking, let's pound out the lines and get the characters down and how the lines should be said. The second part of rehearsals are once the students are off book, then that's when the fun really begins and the creativity can really start working. We can start working together and create this theater masterpiece.
With performance time a few days away, the cast get into full costume as the crew find their mark. Each actor must trust that the others will do their best. Performances are filled with energy and emotion.
Musicals because it involves shorter scenes, things are moving quickly, and it'll move from one song, and then the song advances the action, and then you have dialogue which advances the storyline again, then you get to another song that advances the storyline, so you continually have the story advancing through different venues, and you think of it that way. You have words and then music and then words and music, so you have this constant variety, and audiences just respond to that.
Performances are filled